when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup, and we are all set to go, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. On play action, they'll throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And now they'll shift things around. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Bucs at 2-6 now on the year, and they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. With touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bucs are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw now, Shock. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, these two teams, they met in New Orleans earlier in the year with the Saints coming out on top. So if they can win here in Tampa, they'd be able to claim the season sweep. Now a 2nd and 10. Ground. Here's the rookie from Notre Dame. And space tough to come by there. So he'll get maybe a yard to the 37. Here now a 3rd down and 8.
2-yard pickup. Makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Shuck. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
On 4th down, Matt Araiza is sent on to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Not too shabby here. This will skip out of bounds at about the 12-yard line.
At their own 12-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away, and they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again. Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check, 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 check. 7 Warriors, 17. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. That's caught. Emeka Egbuka. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain there of 30 big ones.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And incomplete on the deep ball. You look at this Saints defense, and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This one caught downfield by Higgins. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Hey, smash. 65 Panther at 7 Warriors, 17. 19 tight, 19 tight. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw again. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now 14-0.
Saints nothing. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
2nd and 10. Here's Shuck. That is caught by Vele. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
From the gun, Shuck. His throw incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
From the shotgun, it's Shuck. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. Matt Araiza now on to punt this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they have the game here followed by the open date on the calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
2nd and 9 now from the 21.
Let's go now. 18.
Back to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
To number 7, Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
2nd and 16 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. And he hits him in stride. That's good for a gain of 6. And that brings up third and a full 10 yards.
Brings up third and 10.
18, 19, 60, Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They're going to try and throw. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Shuck. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Saints with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. Now Shuck. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. York able to send this one through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest, you get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
Throwing outside to Higgins. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down.
Let's go now. 65, Jack. 65.
They go play action here on 1st down. Well, that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down.
31-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Track 60.
They'll set up a throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Hey, smash! Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking outside him, he's got a man. That's Higgins. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Irvin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 6 yards away. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's 21-3.
Makes the score Buccaneers 21, Saints 3. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. He's going to air one out. That is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing, Chuck. There's Chris Olave. And some room to roam now. Now inside the 25. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. 65 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by York is up and good. And it makes the score 21-10.
Saints 10.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Justin Reed, the safety, made the tackle.
Got it. Ready?
From the 29, here's second down and 5.
Here we go. Shaq. 79. Buffalo with Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
18, Pioneer. Go. 19, Lion. Go Street. Hurt. Rig alert. Chap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Ready up.
15 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Check 18 card.
First
18
and
card.
10 at the
19 side.
21-yard
19
line.
Warriors. 7 fire. Perfect. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw now on first down. That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. With his second touchdown of the game, number 7 of the year. And the Bucs are able to extend their lead.
Makes the score.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. York on now for the extra point. And that one makes this an 11-point deficit now.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Saints 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And the Saints will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
To throw now, Shuck. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal.
Throwing again here, Shuck. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
To throw is Shuck. They'll get this out to Kamara. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They'll throw now on the final play. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll start from their own 5, so you'd have to imagine they'll stay conservative. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And brought down, but not before they're able to get it up to the 25. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Shuck. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Shuck now to throw. On the check down, he finds Kamara. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Olave over the middle. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Gets this complete to Shaheed. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And the Saints, first down. A gain of 9 yards. First down, New Orleans.
They will throw again. Shuck. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
The score, Buccaneers 28, Saints 23.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone, so this ball will come out to the 30 now. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. But, Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
60 Bobcat, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, go!
2nd and 2. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
And when you're in a 1-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Cowboy 80. Hurt. Mustang 19, 70 Ranger, 70, 69, 18, Rattler, 18.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Big alert, 70, 19, Panther 11, Warren, Buffalo 8, Dragon 60, Chap 60, Chip 18, Pioneer, 79 Bronco.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here. These last few plays, they have moved right down the field. And just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. A run up the middle with Irving. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to throw. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Interested to see what they dial up here. 3rd and goal with a lot of green between them and the end zone. Now back to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Higgins. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Riggs. Dragon 60. Chap 60. Take over.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. From the shotgun, it's Shuck. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Under a minute to go in his 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
First down.
Now Shuck. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 tight.
Throwing, Shuck. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw. Here's Shuck. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown on the year. And the Saints have scored again in this 3rd quarter, this time to move out in front. Now the Saints offense will remain on the field and go for 2.
The Saints will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Now they empty the backfield and motion the running back right. Complete at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Second and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Oh, he's got Ibuka. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
46-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A big play there. 45 yards. And the Bucs answered back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Here's 35. Saints 31. Chase McLaughlin.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. The pass caught by Olave. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up first and goal.
It's a gain of 18. That's another Saints first goal. First and goal at the 10-yard line.
To throw now, Shuck. And his throw is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
To the air once more, Shuck. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. To throw is Shuck. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Shuck here on fourth down. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and it'll be a turnover on downs. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13. They'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Just because you've got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline, pulled in. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on third and 13. So from the 36 now, first and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
At the 46-yard line.
70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
60, 70, street.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10.
Riggs. 18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates. 60 Mavericks. 19 Tigers. Champ 60. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll look to throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
70 Rangers. 18 Corey. Cup 19. 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw here. That is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Back to throw. They'll get this out to Kamara.
That completion helps out in a nice way. Now they can take a little bit more time, but guess what? They've got to make sure on their throws that they see it open, not just anticipate it.
Let's go. 19 right.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game in order to keep this one alive.
They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that will force a turnover on downs. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And he'll get this to the 32. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he is going to have a Bucs first down. All smiles on that sideline. That should be the one to do it.
The
CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for the Bucs, they inch closer to respectability now at 3-6 on the year. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. And for Charles